So, another God thought to share this evening. So, God gives us the biblical standard, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So, this is because we may not see that we don't love ourselves very well, because a lot of times what that means is I have behaviors and beliefs that I regularly place on other people.
Well, in college, I learned my favorite psychology term called fundamental attribution error, and it changed the way I see the world. Fundamental attribution error is a cognitive bias where we as people underemphasize the environmental or situational factors that impact another person, and instead overemphasize the dispositional or personal factors. That definition can be confusing, so here's an example. You see someone walking down the street and they trip. You can either say that person is clumsy, or you could say, hey, look at that sidewalk. There's actually a bump there. That's why they tripped. I began to realize that we as humans automatically assign personality traits to another person. Someone's being rude, we automatically think they're purposely being rude to us. But what's made my life so much easier is that we all succumb to fundamental attribution error. We're not thinking about the situational events that are happening in someone else's life to explain or describe why they're acting in that specific manner. They could have recently had someone that died in their life. They could have just been having a bad day. It may have nothing to do with us as individuals. And instead of holding that against them and letting it influence my life, I try to be more thoughtful to the next person that comes along.
So, the reason God gives us the standard, love your neighbor as you love yourself, if there's any barriers to loving myself, it's going to come out in the way and in my ability to love and how I treat other people. So, healthy people give other people the benefit of doubt. And healthy people don't ascribe other people's behavior to their personhood or value. The big secret is that we are all treating and mistreating people based on our ability to value ourselves. Healthy people assume the absolute best about the person in front of them. So love your neighbor as you love yourself is really God's way of healing our belief system, our traumas, our triggers, our insecurities and fears, so that when we begin to love ourselves well, we actually begin to love others well. Love your neighbor as you love yourself.